What's going on, everyone? My name is Chris. In this video, I'm gonna share my opinion about the three best endings in video games. And as always, we're gonna jump right into the video. And here you can see for the first video, don't think because I'm not gonna put any numbers on it. Those three endings, as the other video, has the same value for me. So I'm not gonna numberize them in any way. The order is just randomly. The last one I saved for the last one because it's special to me. I was actually really touched by the ending of the last game in this video. But as you can see, the first video we are talking about, or the first game we are talking about, is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And I think this was not just the best ending in a video game, it also had the best game of the franchise. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was telling you the story about Edward Kenway. He was a privateer on I think for the Royal Navy. He crashed. He made it safely to the land, and his main goal was to reunite with his wife. Back then, he did not know about his daughter. Here you can see he's reunited with his daughter after finding out his wife died. Unfortunately, this is a bit a sad part, a bit a sad of ending. For those who played the game, know what I'm talking about. And getting to the next game in this video, as you already see, we have the perfect sunset in Los Santos, and I don't have to mention it because everyone probably knows this game. It's GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5, and this is kind of special game because you actually had three endings. Here you can see this is the first ending I picked for this video. In this game, the three main characters you were eventually playing throughout the game, or you could actually choose which character to play. You had 13 missions for all the different players. You had some mini mystery quests for each and every character as well. Here you can see we have Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, and this is the ending where all three stay alive. So there are other endings which I'm gonna show you in a bit. I just took that one a little bit longer because I think it's the best ending. Even Trevor is a psychopath and absolutely nuts. I hated to kill him off. I did it. I didn't like the part where Michael were dying. Luckily, there is no ending where Franklin is dying because it was kind of the main character you were playing. He was kind of the middle of the whole story, and yeah, this is the ending where they push down the car and go separate ways. After you finish the main mission, you were able to call each other. You were able to call, if you were playing Franklin, you were able to call Michael or Trevor to meet up to go for a drink or whatever. So, and since this is the first ending, we're gonna jump to the next one, as I already said in a second. Uh, Everyone who played GTA 5 knows the ending of the game doesn't mean that the game actually ends. There are so many things to discover even if you finish the game, and of course even though it got harder and harder throughout the years, we have also the online mode. uh, the online mode, of course, gives you a big variety of new opportunities, especially with all the DLCs. I will come back to GTA 5 Online a little bit later next month just to check out what's it like again in 2020, and we're gonna have a chat with some other players. I was lucky to invite some of the other players to my next game session, and we will talk together. We will have a little Q&A just to show you guys in 2020 it's actually possible to play GTA 5 and have fun online again. So, which brings us to the end of this ending, and here you can see this is the part where Trevor is dying. So you were actually just shooting him. He was laying in he's covered in gasoline, and actually Mike, I think Michael is gonna finish him up. If you don't shoot it, I think Michael is just, yeah, he's pulling out the gun, he's shooting, and he's going off in flames, as you can see. That would be another ending in GTA 5. Here you can see this is the ending where Michael is dying. Michael is fighting with Franklin. Personally, I've only done this mission, this ending, to show you guys, because I don't, I think Franklin and Michael had such a good connection. Ending it this way wouldn't be the best ending. That's why I chosen the first one at the beginning. But to be fair for you guys, I wanted to show you guys that one as well. So here you can see they are struggling and talking about trust, and eventually Michael is falling down to his death. Coming to the last game in this video, which was a really tough one for me to play, since the player, I think, I'm not sure if I can just speak for myself, but I think there are others like me, and I think we should share my opinion. But if you play a game like Medal of Honor, and you have a character, you play the character from start to the end, you build up a special connection to a certain character. And in this case, I'm talking about Rabbit. Rabbit unfortunately died at the end of Medal of Honor, and I think I was more shocked, and it, it took me several minutes to realize that was actually the end of the character. But as the video says, I'm not talking about sad moments in video games or lost characters, because in that case I would have had included Soap from Call of Duty as well in this game. I'm talking about best endings in video games. Of course, it's my opinion. If you don't share my opinion, let me know in the comments if you would have seen something else instead. But because recently I saw a video about the best endings, and I thought, hey, that's absolutely off. There are games like The Walking Dead, I think, and things like this, even like some anime games I've never played and never heard of. And I think that the three games I mentioned, they are not have any like aspect from emotional aspect. It's purely perfect match to the story. That's why I took Black Flag. That's why I took GTA, and I've also chosen Medal of Honor. In this game, as already said, you see the soldiers transport Rabbit into the helicopter where he eventually dies. And I think this just shows a perfect ending in a video game. In a video game, of course, if you kill off Soap, for example, from Call of Duty, in the first game you played him, you can't continue with the other games. But this Medal of Honor wasn't designed to be continued. It was a single standing game, and I think for that it had the best ending in video games. Here, as always, it's my opinion, doesn't necessarily mean you think the same, but the death of Rabbit was sad, and also was the perfect ending to the story of the game. So, not, as I already said, not talking about, oh, it's really sad he died. Yes, it was really sad he died, but it was the perfect ending to the story. Which brings us to the end of this video. As always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna upload some more content really soon. Let me know in the comments if you want another top 3 of good endings or the best endings. I think I can come up with a few other games as well. But as I already said, these three games are my opinion, and yeah, that's it for this time. Thanks everyone. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share the videos, and see you next time.